As we continue on this breaking news night tonight on Hannity. Now, yesterday I sat down with one of the first daughters and advisor to the president, Ivanka Trump, for an exclusive interview. I did ask Ivanka how she felt about the mainstream media and their vicious, unprecedented attacks on her, her father, the entire Trump family. Take a look.
It was interesting. Jimmy Carter even said that he'd never witnessed any president take as much heat as your dad. But also the family. I mean, you've been attacked. Melania has been attacked. Your little brother's been attacked. Don and Eric, I don't care about them. They kind of deserve
really
it.
Tough.
No, I'm teasing. But they can handle themselves.
Yeah.
Certain unfairness.
They give it out as well.
Oh, yeah, well, Don in particular, I think does.
They punch back.
Yeah. Certain of it is just personal and mean. How do you deal with that? Is that hard?
You feel it. I'd be disingenuous if I didn't say it didn't affect me. I think, though, you know, at the end of the day, the real people suffering in this country are not me and my family. We can take it. It's the millions of Americans we saw across this country who are addicted to opioids or have lost a child to opioid abuse, who have lost their jobs because their industry can no longer be competitive. I mean, there are people who are really suffering. And so, you know, if we have to take a few body blows in advocating for those men and women, I think everyone in my family and everyone in this administration is honored to do it.
That's a great answer. Believe it or not, in this little business I'm in, I take a few hits too, more than my fair share. I want to ask you about this, and this was interesting. I thought this was a very important point. One of my biggest complaints about people in D.C. is they're not there to serve. They don't work hard enough for the people that elected them or put them there. Or if you work in the house that your dad now lives in, to me, I think that's one of the great honors in life, that you have the opportunity.
I always tell my father, the day I don't get chills walking into the White House is the day I leave. Every day. Every day. There's a sense of awe as to what has transpired and what has been accomplished in those halls, and you should always remember it, and you should always feel it, and you should always deeply respect it. But yeah, no, Washington is a complicated place.
Blood sport.
You know, I care a lot about ideas. I care much less, and this maybe makes me a pragmatist, but I care less about who came up with the idea, who originated the idea, and more about the idea itself, and good ideas, and ideas that support this country and its citizens. So, you know, it's a complicated city. I was joking earlier today that you leave Washington and you feel rejuvenated. So it's nice to be here in,
you go hunting with your brothers?
I don't go hunting with my brothers, although, I'm not a good hunter at all.
You're not? Have you tried?
They say I have a good shot.
They do.
Or they at least tell me I do.
They'd be nice, you think?
It's beginner's luck.
You said something the other day, and I thought this should be the attitude of anybody that serves in any administration, that it's a team, that it's your father that got elected,
yes,
and that it's his agenda, and we're there to serve him 100%. So he can serve people.
100%. I mean, he was elected by the American people to the privilege of serving this great country. I was not. I am there to support the agenda and areas that I feel that I can add value and that I'm passionate about and where we're aligned. Doesn't mean I'm not my own person and that I don't share my opinion, but I'm also cognizant that he's given me the privilege to think about how I can remove barriers, particularly when I think about women entrepreneurs, women in the workforce, supporting the American family, job creation. These are things I'm deeply passionate about: workforce development, skills training. So I feel blessed. And I feel very lucky he's given me the opportunity to do that. But, you know, people who make it about themselves and their own agenda, you know, there's a lot of opportunism in Washington. It's everyone is in service of the president. And look, as an American, I think we all have to be lending our voice to the discussions that matter in this country. We all have to want to have a seat at the table in areas where we agree. You can always find areas of difference. That's easy. But in areas of agreement, as an American, I feel like it's my duty to see if I can be helpful and serve.
Wish more people had that attitude to serve.